How y'all doing today? Today is a blessed day. Matter of fact, every day should be a blessed day. And if it's not going well for you, then just remember that you have a choice and you can find your way out of feeling the way that you don't want to feel and feel better and create your own happiness. I encourage you to do so. I want to discuss something I was talking to somebody about, and that's working for somebody else. A lot of people are working jobs that they don't want to work and living a miserable life. They can be complaining about their co-workers, their managers, and it's something that you really want to check yourself on. And as I was talking to that person, I recommended that you want to put things in perspective. And this is something that I have learned and started to think for myself. And once you put things in perspective and see that as long as you are working for somebody else, 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be something that makes you feel some type of way. Whether it's a coworker that you don't like or your boss that told you to do something that you didn't want to do, just put it in perspective and not stress yourself out, because at the end of the day, like I said, as long as you are working for somebody else, you're always going to be put in a position of feeling some type of way. So if you move forward on that note, your stress levels will drop, and it would have to be brought to your attention to ask yourself, really ask yourself that question. If it's not your job, if it's not your boss, if it's not your coworkers, who should you really be blaming? Now, this can go further into other things that are going on in your life, and removing the blaming for this is how I'm feeling because of my job, and I'm getting paid this and that, and the government is doing this, and this is why I can't do that, and certain restrictions. It's once you get to this higher level of awareness, and I talk about that a lot, you have to change your mindset. If you take full responsibility of what's going on in your life, and you stop blaming your job, stop blaming the things that are around you, and you will start to see what changes you really need to make. I was faced with this myself, and once I changed the way I thought about it and put things in perspective, life became easier because I became in control of my feelings and the way I should be living my life. I hope this reaches you and a lot of people, because you guys really need to hear this, just like I needed to hear it myself. I was stuck because I didn't have that information. I didn't have that information to tell me I had a choice. I believe we all are stuck because we were programmed to live and think a certain way. So you have to make that transition on reprogramming your mind to move forward. It reminded me of this story that I was listening to about the elephant, and how at the circus, this huge elephant was tied up on a small post, rope around the neck, and this little tiny post was holding the elephant. And it's crazy because when you look at that, it's like, how is it that that little post is holding that elephant back? And it's a story behind that, because as a baby, the elephant was conditioned to stay wrapped around that post where it was not able to move it at that size. So over time, the elephant just made up in its mind that I can never escape from this. So the elephant was programmed to think that. So as it got bigger, even though this elephant was huge and it was more than capable of tearing that post out of place and escaping, it was programmed to think that it could never move away from that post. So this is a very serious thing that's happening to a lot of us. We were raised a certain way, think a certain way, and we lost our way. We forgot that we have the power to do a lot of things. And that biggest power is choice, strengthening your mind. So today, right now, you have a choice to change everything that you don't want to have in your life, everything that you don't want to feel. You can turn that around and live the life that you really want to live. If you're not doing nothing to change your situation, stop complaining. Stop playing the blame game. Take full responsibility for everything that happens to you in your life. Be brave enough to say that it's not your job, it's you that needs to change. This can work for you for everything that's happening in your life. Putting the blame on you for everything will just make you in charge, always. Take back control of your mind, and nothing will stop you or get in your way.